That's right, folks, you have voted. And now, as you saw at the very beginning of this video, it is time to reveal the winning episode for the People's Choice, and that is horror movie tattoos. You voted, you selected. It's a great topic. I can go into so many different things with this, but I'm going to try and keep it confined within the episode of just tattoos. It's very fitting that this topic has won, and considering it's Halloween in just a week and a half. It's getting in close there, folks. It's getting close. I can feel it. It's getting so close to Halloween time. I don't know if you've gotten your costume yet, but I have mine. That's right. I have my costume already. I've had the idea for my costume for months already. I started figuring it out after last Halloween. Tells you the kind of girl I am. As you see here, I have the computer set up a little differently so you see a bit more of everything. Rocking the new necklace, the new bracelets from Atocia Jewelry. If you want to check them out, go to Sturgis Biker Jewelry. The link for it will be in the description of this video. Their prices are excellent. They're local here in New York. They're very fast with their shipping as well if you want to buy online. The owner, Kenny, is an absolute sweetheart, so if you call up with any issues, he'll definitely be very happy to help you out. Horror movies around this time of year make a huge scene, starting all the way back with the very first vampire, Nosferatu. Ironically enough, he was not the first horror movie creature to be tattooed onto somebody. I couldn't find what was the first one, but I definitely know it was not Nosferatu. Not many people knew about this movie because it was first aired in 1922. Wow. 95 years ago, vampires got their start with a grotesque, vile-looking creature, which I'm pretty sure also smelled quite bad just by how he looked. Now we have vampires that sparkle like a gay man on Fire Island. Really? Really? I'm done. I'm done with that. You'll see again, right on the side of the video this time, he's making a full circle. Made full circle, I'm going right back around again. Are my favorite choices of the best looking Halloween horror movie tattoos done up in flesh and blood ink. I mean ink. We have Chucky from the third Child's Play movie, I believe it was, the one where he's all cut up and everything. We also have the lovable Dr. Frankenstein's monster. Now this is where people go wrong a lot of times. They think that the creature itself was called Frankenstein. He was not. He did not actually have a name. He was the creation of Dr. Frankenstein. So, just to get that little bit correct for you. And the last one, the very first horror movie that got me into the horror generation. A lot of people would think it was Chucky, but because of my love for him, I'm still looking for a Chucky doll. Jennifer Tilly, I follow you on Twitter. Please, can you hook a girl up with where to get one that's still an original doll? Can you please help a girl out with that? I'm not asking you to send me one. I'm not asking for anything free from you. Just a little information on where I can find one. That's all I'm asking for. Hook a girl up, please. But the first movie that I saw that got me interested in horror movies was actually, of course, Killer Clowns from Outer Space. And right over on the side, right there, you see Shorty with his boxing gloves all ready to go. So, for that, those are my choices of the best ones. Horror movie icons make great tattoos simply because a lot of, well, Okay, all of them deal in blood, gore, and fear. A lot like getting your first tattoo. You're scared. Some people out of their minds. There are weird noises all around, and there is bleeding involved. Sometimes screaming and squirming too, but we're not going to go there. For those of you out there who can't really handle pain that well, tattoos really should not be in your forte or your near future at all. I'm just saying, I'm just saying. If you'd like to see more horror tattoo ideas, head on over to your local tattoo studio or head over to tattoojohnny.com. There I saw some of his pre-drawn flash work. Now, when I say flash, I mean the little tiny things that artists draw up to give a preview of their artwork or what they can do. Usually tattoo studios have them set up in giant portfolios up against the wall, those poster books like you see in Spencer's or Hot Topic or anything like that. That's their flash drawings. Those are drawings that you can pick from to do a tattoo based off of. Or you can go in and get custom work done. See? They have everything covered. So please go to your local tattoo studio and meet your artists. Some of them that I saw on tattoojohnny.com were pretty cool. They were done in the traditional tattoo style, meaning the more pinup girl and navy swallows and stuff like that kind of artwork, that kind of styling done up. When I was looking around, I stumbled upon his website, and he's got some amazing work on there, so definitely go give him a check out as well. Some of my research has turned up through all of these episodes that it's hard to find certain things. I always try to find like the first of with that topic, but with this one I could not find a reliable source dictating when the first horror tattoo sort of surfaced, like I had done for Star Wars and the Harry Potter episode. So for this episode I can't bring you any of that information, but I can give you a good guess as to when it all started. From my research and what I've seen, a lot of the artwork that's being done is from horror and thriller movies in the late 70s to early 80s. So, excuse me, I still have that cough. I'm attributing it to allergies because it's pretty much coming and going as my allergy medicine is wearing off throughout the day. So it might be time to take it again. I think hopefully I can get through this without actually full on choking my brains out. So my best guess for when the first tattoo would arrive on the scene, I would say, would probably be the early 90s to allow the time for people to age old enough to get their first tattoo that were born in the 80s, So for that, there's that information. Some of my research has turned up through all of these episodes that some places still hold tattoos illegal contraband. It's amazing to think that. It just blows my mind. I mean, being here in New York, even, tattoos were actually banned and illegal. My research notes, I think, said up until about 1950. I believe some research notes said. Here in New York. Wow. That's crazy. I mean, I understand for the countries that aren't so well off because of the possibility of infection or allergic reaction to the poor quality ink that they can actually afford to use. So I would understand it being illegal in that way for them. But there are places that are doing quite well that it's considered illegal because of the stereotypical crowd that this all draws in. And yes, there are some bad apples, of course. There's always going to be that element with anything in life. So for that, I understand it, but don't base art off of a stereotype, because that's exactly what tattooing is. It's an art form, and by you hindering any artist, kind of says a lot about you. Just saying. These places that are doing well enough that they can afford the proper safe ink, and of course you're always going to run into that person who has the possibility of being allergic to the ink and not knowing it, this being their first tattoo could cause an issue. Absolutely, you are always going to run into that. However, it doesn't really mean it should be illegal. In some places, in the last 8 years, have only just lifted their laws against tattoos and tattoo studios. 8 years ago. I mean, 8 years ago. That's still in the 2000s. That's sick. But of course, with small town America, sometimes they still live in the 1950s, so they have trouble accepting progress. So, yes, the laws may be lifted, but there are still zoning issues for respectful tattoo studios that want to open up, and it creates a lot of problems. So, it's mind-boggling to hear that this all still exists, in a way. Excuse me a second. I need a little drink. But hopefully this all gets resolved and there's no more mention of tattoos being illegal anywhere in the habitable world, let's say. That's it for this episode topic anyway. I think now would be a good time to move on to my choices for the coolest tattoo trend, the tattoo fail of the week, and the hottest tattooed celebrity of the week. Isn't it amazing? We're already at that part of the episode. Once I'm done getting through those selections, I have the revealing of a contest. The very first contest of quite a few I'm going to have, because I have quite a few things, not always tattoo related, to give away to all my friends who watch this wonderful channel, which is up to 18 subscribers now, thanks to the amazing Mr. Billy Ricky for retweeting out that the Twitter page is up to almost 100 followers, and I can't thank every one of you so much for watching, giving me the time to be in your world, and for that, a very big thank you. But before we get on to the contest, I am going to reveal the coolest trend of the week first here. This one made it onto the list of coolest trends, and this is one that I would want done to me in some way, because I've always loved steampunk and that entire culture. I want a biometric tattoo on me that sort of reflects it. And when it comes down to how I would work it into what I have planned for the future, especially on my legs, I think it would work perfectly, because I'm actually thinking for my right leg, which is actually pretty naked. I have no tattoos at all on my right leg, but I have 3 on my left. Go figure. How does that work? For my right leg, it's going to be, the entire leg is going to be a mural for the Dark Tower series written by Stephen King. The first movie has been released for it. I am excited to see it. I'm hoping it goes well. Idris, I love you to death. I don't know if you're quite the perfect Roland, though. It has nothing to do with your color. It has absolutely nothing to do with your color. I've seen your acting style, and I think it'll work, but I'm not quite sure just yet. I want to watch it. I want to see how you do with the Old West style. You do the kick-ass dude so well. I'm sure you'll do pretty good for Roland, but I'm not sure you're exactly the perfect Roland. Moving on now to the tattoo fail of the week. This is why you don't get words put on your back unless you are absolutely sure of their spelling. As you'll see, prom queen, not prom queen. Also, folks, before I move on to this week's hottest tattooed celebrity, I'm trying to keep everything as organized as I possibly can, but there are going to be some mistakes. If you see me using any one of these tattoo fails or tattoo trends of the week again, please let me know, and I will definitely make an amendment to the video and give you a new option, give you a new selection. So we'll take it from there. Now for this week's hottest celebrity of the week, of course I had to go with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. I tried to get a picture of his newest tattoo, but I tried to look for it a little too early, and then I just had no time whatsoever to actually get an actual picture of it. So one with him holding the WWE title will have to do. I hope you guys enjoyed these selections. I thank you again for watching the topic of the episode. Now to continue rambling on, as I usually do, to the contest I have in mind for this fun little show I'm trying to give to you folks. My idea is to continue having you folks involved in the channel and in the Twitter page as well for this first contest. I want your tattoos. That's right. I am asking for all of my fans who are tattooed to send me in the DMs of the Twitter page Tattooed Masses. Go search it, go find it. I'll link it in the bottom of the video here. I'm going to pick the top 3 favorites. Actually, I'm going to make the top 4. I'm going to pick the top 4 of my favorites for all of you to then go onto the Twitter page and vote for. I'm going to, hopefully I can get this done within the week, so that this way, by next Sunday or next weekend, because with work being as crazy as it is, I may not be able to upload every Sunday, so sometimes I may upload on Saturday. We shall see how that works out for me, and I hope nobody takes this as me stepping on their feet, because again, my videos are pre-recorded, so you can watch my videos anytime you like. But getting back to the contest, being that this is the People's Choice episode, I figure why not have a People's Choice contest. I'm going to put the top 4 of my followers who send me their tattoos. I already have one from Brian of Southside, Queens. Sweetie, if you would like, I could use it for the contest if I don't get more than what's already been, you know. I have 18 subscribers now. If 5 of you have tattoos and you want to share them with the world, please go over to the Twitter page, send me the pictures of it. I will take the top 4 that I love the most for all of you to vote on. And the winner, being that Halloween is coming soon, I can think of no better contest prize win than your very own little mini voodoo doll kit. Is this thing not insanely adorable? Oh my god. Let's open it up and show you what's inside of it. You get in this little kit a book explaining the history of voodoo and how to do that voodoo that you do. You also get your own little, it's so cute, your own little voodoo doll. You see that? It's actually in the shape of a chicken. It's too cute. And of course, no voodoo kit would be complete without the pins as well. You get 3 black and 3 white. The black ones, of course, you're doing harm. The white ones mean you're trying to heal. Little hint for you. Little hint. I've already read the book, because, you know, I like to read. So, for that, the winner of the People's Choice of our fan favorite tattoo will win this adorable little mini voodoo kit. So for that, I hope you like it. I hope I get plenty of submissions. Moving forward, there are going to be quite a few more contests going on. I have gotten literally a box full of stickers that are not your typical stickers. Not like, oh, you get a gold star. No. These stickers are hilarious in some cases. They're the kind of sticker you would find at Utopia. For those of you who live on Long Island and know what Utopia is, that's what those stickers represent right there. That's Utopia in a box right there. So maybe as consolation prizes, I will get a picture of all of them together, and whoever does not win the voodoo doll, I will send you a sticker as a consolation prize. That was this week's episode. I had fun waiting to see what would win, and I cannot be more happy that, of course, horror movie tattoos won. I am so happy about that. The cough again. Of course, with the cough, these don't help. But those of you out there who do, you know it's not easy. Next week, I may choose one of the other 2 options that were part of the poll to do an episode on. You shall see what's going on. I hope to see you folks soon. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend and a beautiful night. I love you all, and I cannot be more happy that you chose to follow me. You have a nice night, folks.